Facial hair.
He looks very scary.
Beards and Starbucks.
Really cool guy.
My leader, my mentor, my friend.
Uber.
Dumplings. Really buff, but soft.
Funny.
Funny.
His lame jokes.
Either the gym
Jim.
Or sweaty.
or FNL.
The cruise game.
The little
Crazy.
his sweat.
His beard. I'll miss his cockroach dance.
Food.
Having him around and having someone to talk to all the time.
I'll miss their presence in ICA.
All the random moments.
Hanging out with the guy.
His warmth.
Fart.
Meet thunder and lightning.
Oh, when I first came to FNL, he asked me whether I wanted to be a writer. Then I told him I wanted to be a bassist. And then like the next week of FNL, he was like, meet Andy.
We went to Bali.
We were walking around in family camp in the mall.
He was having this large wig around his head.
The week and just walk around even though it's really hot.
I was holding a paper bag Burger King over my head. We were walking around. And Scott was like, ninja, ninja.
When we had the drama Blast from the Past in 2008.
It was during my birthday when we had FNL back in Galaxy Bumi Permai, so I brought a hot bowl of soup, and they were trying to surprise me, and they started throwing water balloons at me, and then I accidentally dropped the bowl, and one of the glass just stabbed my feet.
I think car games. Like, you know, we would always go home with them, like after Go Group or after FNL, and we would just like be really loud in his car, and he wouldn't mind. He was just like laughing. Because he was loud too. He is loud too. He was like, imagine a tiny car packed with like 7 screaming teenagers all the way home. Count to 3. Yeah, he put up with all of that for years.
I will miss the time when they were sending me home from Go Group, and we were in the car, and Scott went to the supermarket to get some things, and we were in the car laughing, like using our accents with the Hinanis, and so we'll be like, yeah mate, we're speaking British, right? And then right in front of us there's this bakso sign, and we do like bakso katabang kalai, and Adelia would join with, and you know, we'd make lots of fun, and then when Scott came in, everyone would be silent and no one would be talking. That's so funny.
Well, with Scott, I think it's like when I homeschooled, like for the whole year, I'd always come into his office like every single day. The one time we went to Tunjungan Plaza, he really coaxed me to get onto the ship.
Leonie, I think, had to eat bread from Scott's armpit.
Oh, when we were at hockey, and this girl came up to us and said, "Oh, hi Scott. I haven't been to FNL in a long time." And he was like, "Oh yeah, we miss you. You should totally come. We'll see you next time." And then she walks away after like a 10-minute discussion, and he turns to me and says, "Robert, what's her name?"
It was back in the Somerset days. He and my cousin Kevin were doing an item before the message. And I can't remember what the song was, but my cousin was on acoustics and Scott was on the harmonica. And we were all like, whoa, Scott can play the harmonica? That is so awesome. So we're just like waiting, right? And they're playing this song, and then like at least 2 times Scott like pulls the harmonica close, about to blow, and then pulls it away. And then he does it again. He pulls it up, and it's about to blow, and then pulls it away. And we're just waiting and waiting. And then the song finished. And we're all like, dude, what happened to the harmonica? We were all waiting for that key moment. And it never happened. And we It was just funny.
He can't multitask.
He can't multitask. That's one thing.
His organization skills.
His organization skills.
He's really unorganized
Scott is really forgetful.
and he's really cannot focus during the meeting, and usually the meeting will take hours.
Gak tau malu.
Sometimes when he's too hyper and too gross, then it's kind of scary. The gross games that he makes us do in FNL,
Sometimes it's just gross.
like mayonnaise dipped Yuppie from between his toes. I remember that game, it was really gross.
Oh, when you start talking to him while he's holding his BlackBerry, he will never answer you.
His bulky figure that really makes me feel so small.
He doesn't like my skinny jeans.
Sweat.
And sweat, of course.
His sweat,
His jokes.
his lame jokes.
Yeah, sometimes. I like his jokes.
Sometimes are lame though.
We don't like them.
It's funny, like lame.
I don't know. Yeah, those are the main two.
But it's like lame. So it's funny. I like lame jokes. I make lame jokes.
Oh, and one thing, his British accent.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my lord. It's funny.
Scott was the one who brought me to the gym.
He kind of became a really great role model, just judging from his lifestyle and everything.
They open their homes for Go Group and they devote their times for FNL, and not just for themselves, but like for us and for like the whole FNL for Go Group. It's awesome.
And they're super boss.
Yeah, they're not annoyed at us.
How he's just so easygoing with people, how he can just talk to strangers and just invite them to church so easily.
Yeah, I think it's like encouraged me more to be better, to be a better leader.
Basically, FNL just inspired me, so it convinced me that I want to get baptized.
Scott and Adelia really acted as like my aunt and uncle and like my family in Indonesia.
FNL has changed my life, and they're just such a big part of that. I remember Scott asking me to greet the newcomers, and even though I was really scared, then he helped me to do it, so yeah, that changed me.
Scott took me in when I was not so into God, when I lost hope and faith, and he opened my eyes to God, and I become a much better person.
Dude, you're awesome.
You guys are like the most awesome people, two of the most awesome people in this whole wide world.
What do you mean? We'll miss you guys and come back soon from whatever you do in America. And if you still want to be a leader, I asked him. I think
Will you
be a
come back?
leader, right? So you have to work under Ardo.
Oh, we're gonna miss you so much. Please, please come back. FNL is gonna be so weird without you, and I don't know what FNL is gonna be like in the hands of Pastor Ardo, but I guess we just have to trust him.
But if you're okay with that, be your leader toes again or something. Yeah.
But yeah, so please, please come back. But we are also excited to see where God's gonna lead you in this next season. We pray for all the best of whatever comes your way. So yeah.
Scott and Adelia, wherever you guys are going, you better come back quick because FNL can't be here with me. I mean, just look at me, okay? They can't stand looking at this, and so I need you guys to please come back as soon as possible, okay? Like, come back, like right now, come back. No, I'm serious. Come back. Yo, Scott, Adelia.
Scott, you better come back, and when you come back, you better bring ole ole.
Come back.
I'm gonna miss you a lot. I mean, like, especially when, you know, our time together, only two of us.
Come back.
I can't wait for you guys to come visit me in my campus with your wigs on, and I'll look outside of my classroom and I'll be like, oh my gosh, those aren't my youth pastors, I don't even know them.
Come back.
Scott, don't come back a fat man.
And please, skinny jeans are for real men. If you don't wear skinny jeans, you're not a real man yet.